Hello and welcome back to your final lesson in the Conquering Codependency mini course called Resources for Recovery. Last time we talked about the 5 phases of recovery, and today we'll discuss some resources to help you even further. One of the hardest things to do once you've chosen to begin a recovery process is stay in that process. A codependent person will tend to experience triggers or memories, thoughts, or even people that will tempt him or her to return to old ways. A heightened awareness is a key to acknowledging these triggers and working through them. The codependent person will learn to become aware of what events, intrusive thoughts, and memories act as triggers. And by formulating a plan of action, he or she can begin to practice how to deal with these tempting situations. There are various resources available to aid in this part of the recovery process and expand on other skills that will be needed. Some find it helpful to get involved in group support and attend Codependence Anonymous or even AA or Al-Anon meetings. Codependence Anonymous uses a similar 12-step process followed by Alcoholics Anonymous, only it's adapted for codependency. It's widely accepted that a similar set of skills that an alcoholic or drug addict may use to stay in recovery will be helpful in confronting codependency as well. You can find Codependence Anonymous at coda.org, and you can find the nearest group at locator.coda.org. Another group support tool is called Celebrate Recovery. You can find them at celebraterecovery.com. And this organization helps people struggling with hurts, habits, and hang-ups. They also have a group locator tool at grouplocator.crgroups.info. Sometimes there are underlying issues that need to be confronted before codependency can effectively be dealt with. One-on-one support can be very helpful in these situations. Counseling, psychological, or psychiatric professional help can come in handy. Some outpatient facilities offer group support for people with mood disorders, anxiety, bipolar, post-traumatic stress disorder, or other issues if needed. Dialectical behavior therapy and cognitive behavior therapy can also provide a core set of life skills that support the structure of recovery. The Psychology Today website has some great resources available and a tool to help you find a professional near you, and their website is psychologytoday.com. Or you could always try a simple Google search for a professional or treatment facility in your area. Also, if drugs or alcohol are part of the problem, you could contact your local drug and alcohol treatment facility for possible options. Inpatient and outpatient programs are usually available, as well as aftercare and peer support groups. Or if someone is hurting you or someone you love, use the National Domestic Violence Hotline 24/7 at 1-800-799-SAFE for help finding a crisis shelter and support groups in your area. Or if you're more interested in simply continuing to read good information on codependency-related topics, here are a few publications you might be interested in. Codependent No More by Melody Beattie is one of the most popular books on the subject. You can find printed or Kindle versions at Amazon.com. And we'd also recommend searching other books by Melody Beattie in Amazon. And finally, if you're interested in more of our material, for $7 you can get access to all these mini course videos together in one place, as well as a copy of our ebook entitled Codependency 101, Basics of Addiction, Grief, and Recovery. The book is 70 pages and takes about 2 hours to read, with 4 parts, including what is codependency, the relationship between codependency and addiction, understanding the grief process, and the codependency recovery process. Well, that's it for our mini course. We hope you got a ton of value out of it, and we hope even just one little piece of our information or tips has had some positive impact on your life. And one last note, we're working on a more in-depth course on codependency. So depending on when you're watching, we may have already completed the course and made it available to the public. If you're on our email list, you'll receive information about the course soon, or feel free to check back periodically at our resources page at codependencynomore.com/resources. Thanks again for watching, and we wish you well on your recovery journey.